Hello everybody, welcome to Kitchen Compass. Choco chip cookies are a favorite among kids and adults alike. These cookies are easy to make and is made using whole wheat flour. The nutty flavor of the whole wheat is perfect for these cookies. If you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing to my channel and click the bell icon to receive new notifications. Let's see how to make them at home using healthier alternative ingredients so that we have a guilt-free snack. Here I've taken 200 grams of unsalted butter which is at room temperature, 250 grams of whole wheat flour, 120 grams of brown sugar, 30 grams each of cashew nuts, almonds and flax seeds, 100 grams of choco chips, half teaspoon vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. I've coarsely powdered the nut and seeds mix. Any nuts or seeds of your choice can be taken. Making it into a coarse powder gives the cookies an interesting mouthfeel. I've also coarsely powdered the sugar. Into a mixing bowl, add in 200 grams of unsalted butter. The butter must be at room temperature. Homemade butter also works well for this recipe. Add in the powdered sugar. Add in a pinch of salt too. Cream the butter and sugar using a wooden spoon or whisk until it is well blended and turns pale, light and fluffy. Creaming of butter and sugar helps to get light and better textured cookies. The quantity of sugar can be adjusted to suit your preference. Try to use a healthier alternative of the refined white sugar like raw cane sugar, brown sugar, or coconut sugar. Add in the nuts and seeds powder and combine it well with the sugar butter mix. Add in half teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Add in the whole wheat flour in batches, combining well with the butter sugar mix. The quantity of the wheat flour slightly varies according to the brand of the flour used. Approximately 250 to 300 grams would be required. The consistency of the dough should be like this. It should not be too dry or too buttery. Add in half cup of good quality choco chips. Reserve a few if you wish to garnish. Combine well with the dough mix. We should be able to handle the dough and shape them into cookies. Adjust the quantity of the flour to get this consistency. Baking powder or baking soda is not required for this recipe. Before we start to shape the cookies, preheat the oven to 160 degrees centigrade in toast mode for 10 minutes. To make even-sized cookies, I'm taking 1 tablespoon of the dough mix, slightly flattening it with my palms and then shaping it with the cookie cutter. Place the shaped cookie dough on a baking tray lined with parchment paper or silicone mat. Leave 1 inch space between each cookie dough as they slightly expand while baking. Bake these at 160 degrees centigrade in the toast or convection mode. It takes around 25 to 30 minutes for these cookies to be ready. The time taken slightly varies according to the oven and baking trays used. Keep checking on them after about 20 minutes and adjust the timer accordingly. The baking temperature also depends on the type of oven used. If the cookies are browning too fast, reduce the temperature by 10 or 20 degrees. It took me 30 minutes to bake these cookies. Take the tray out of the oven and leave the cookies in the tray for another 5 minutes. The cookies are ready when they are firm and a little browned at the bottom. It will still be a little soft at the top and might crumble. It will attain the correct texture when it cools down. The cookies have been resting for about 5 minutes. They are still warm but can be handled without crumbling. Transfer them onto a wire rack and cool them completely. The cookies have cooled down completely. The texture is beautiful with a nice buttery edge to it. They stay good at room temperature in airtight containers for 3 to 4 weeks. Please do try this recipe and let me know your feedback. Thank you.